downtown Nashville, likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On first down, Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down is Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Complete.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Rolling to his right, and this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
32-yard line.
Derrick Henry takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started
now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
A little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Tannehill on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 20-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, Carr trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Brawling, no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he's good. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Raiders pick it up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Carlson on for the point after.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Back to the air. Tannehill on second down. He's going to let it go again. And got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. Cameron Batson, 75 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Gostkowski set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Las Vegas.
From midfield, here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
And goal at the
Nothing conservative about that play call. You said earlier in the quarter you wanted to see them open things up, maybe take some shots downfield. There you go.
Yeah, that one was successful. But even if they're not successful, when you take those shots downfield, they've got to back off a little bit, loosen up a little bit on defense, and give you a little bit more room if you want to run the football. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And goal.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand.
Turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
A gain of 2.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Flush to his right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Carr steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now at first down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 70 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. The throw complete here to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Carr now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Carr completes it, and he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
1st down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And a Raider 1st down.
Now Carr again. Buying time to his left. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's the backup Mariota. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Carry now for Derrick Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They snap it to Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
Daniel Carlson.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check. Play. Block. Quick.
Now Tannehill. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Cameron Batson. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll run with Henry. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Khalif Raymond now. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
From the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Open to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First throw in overtime for Tannehill. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A huge play there in overtime. 46 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.